This is Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. Today I'm reading from the Torah in the book of Genesis in chapter 20. Last time I read in chapter 20, we learned that Abraham lied to King Amalek and told him that his wife was his sister. And King Amalek sent for Abraham's wife. And he hadn't yet touched her, but he heard God in a dream telling him that if he touched this woman, that he would be damned. And he didn't even know the truth. And God's like, yes, you'll be damned. Because adultery is adultery, even if there's no knowledge of it. So you need to trust who you're talking to before you react. So I'm going to start in verse 8 in chapter 20 in Genesis. And Amalek rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their ears. And the men were greatly afraid. Then Amalek called Abraham and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us? And in what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and my kingdom a great sin? Deeds that ought not to be done, thou hast done unto me. And Amalek said unto Abraham, What sawest thou that thou didst this thing? And Abraham said, Because I thought, surely there is no fear of God in this place, and they will slay me for the sake of my wife. And yet indeed she is my sister, the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. A half-truth is a half-lie. A half-lie is a lie. A deception is a lie. And here is Abraham, a prophet, sewing a tangled web of lies and deception. Even if part of it's true, it's still a lie. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, This is thy kindness which thou shalt show me, in every place whither we shall come away of me. He is my brother. And Amalek took sheep and oxen and men servants and women servants and gave them to Abraham, and restored him his wife, Sarah his wife. And Amalek said, Behold, my land is before thee. Dwell where it is pleasing to thine eyes. And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given my brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, this is to thee a covering, the eyes unto all that are with thee, and with all others thou canst thus justify thyself. And Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Amalek and his wife and his maidservants, so they could bear children. For the Lord hath closed up every womb of the house of Amalek, because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. Back then, and you can argue about it today, because look at the labor shortage we have. Reproduction was important. They realized that if they didn't reproduce and they didn't outnumber their enemies, that they would diminish their culture, their families, their civilization would die. They had this knowledge. We don't seem to have that today because people are choosing lifestyles over children. Life's never been easy. You can be poor and have children and continue on your family line and continue the Christian way of life if you choose to do so. But if you're caught up into materialism and wanting the latest car or the latest cell phone all the time, you can't afford children. So instead of sacrificing those things and getting a practical car or used car or not buying a cell phone every year, so you could have children. Don't think that it's impossible. Now, if you choose not to have children, that's fine. I'm just saying a lot of people aren't because they're obsessed with materialism. But in these ancient times, they knew it was a punishment from God not to be able to have children. And we're bringing that curse upon ourselves in a way, our society in general, not specific individuals. Although specific individuals are making their choices more today than they ever have. So it looks like we need more people. Maybe we should bring some people in from the southern kingdom. The good Christian people of Central America that need our help. Why not have them come and help us? We need them. It's an ironic thing. People are afraid of immigration now because of what's been said. But they're all the children of God too. People aren't any different. So Amalek's kingdom was cursed because of Abraham's lie, his half-truth, his lie, his deception by withholding the fact that Sarah was his wife, which was a lie. But after Amalek realized what was going on, he did the exact right thing. He made it right. Are you going to help the people in your life that you've lied to, if you've lied or deceived people, by telling them the truth so they can be restored, so they can heal and move on for whatever action they've taken because of your lies and deception? It's time for the truth. Have a blessed and wonderful day, everyone.